Pikmin 2. Had a little bit of technical difficulties in the last stream, but we're going right into it. I think tonight we're gonna probably have a shorter stream. Just gonna probably pay off the debt with the story. And then maybe go to bed. Probably watch the end credits. Or, depending on how long it takes, I might play a different game while we're here. Let me just get some stuff up on Twitch. Get some stuff working with Streamlabs. And we are all set to begin. A nice, calm, cool, collected stream. It's late at night. We're gonna get ourselves started. So in the last stream I got all the above ground treasures. And I want to split up what we have. For this first hole I want to do 10 whites and 10 purples. Yeah. A bunch of extra reds. Maybe even a bit more. 40 reds. 20 blues. And 20 yellows. So we're going to take them into the first cave. Gonna have a good time. So what we got going on with this first cave is it's gonna have 15 little candy pop buds, or no, not 15, 6 candy pop buds that we're gonna be looking at, 3 purple ones and 3 white ones. If we have a little extra time at the end of the day, we might do a couple trips to this one and get over that 100 purple Pikmin number that we've been looking at for the final area. But we'll see about that when we get there. So now that we've walked, take ourselves and we're gonna go right into the hole. It's gonna tell us about how metallic it is, and there's gonna be a lot of electronic devices in this one. All the treasure in this hole is going to be hardware. And unfortunately there's going to be a lot of bombs in this floor. So we're going to start off in this nice little snowy area, but this hole quickly changes. Take out the little bulb orbs first, and then we go for the big ones. Now the snowy bulb orbs are pretty much just red bulb orbs with white. So there's a lot of poison going around, so let's get our white Pikmin set up. Let's start taking out some of these geysers. I believe there's one treasure that's completely underground here that we're going to be looking for. Let's see, I think... There it is. So let's have Olimar take the purple Pikmin. We're going to get this guy out of our way. Take the rest of the Pikmin over here. I believe this actually takes 30 Pikmin, so... Some purple Pikmin to help him out, carrying it. we're gonna get the little tape that's over here. Now I'm gonna try to kite the bulborb so that these guys can't pick up the captains. We just gotta keep moving so we can't pick up Olimar. Not careful, these guys can actually really do a lot of damage. They're like snitch bugs, but they're gonna attack our captain instead of the Pikmin. Have some Pikmin to get this treasure out of the ground. And that is all the enemies on this level. Louie. Switch over to Louie. Then back to Olimar, and into the next hole. And now we're into what's going to be the aesthetic for the rest of the cave. The little metallic parts all over the place. So those are going to be bombs. I set them off, and then run away. And pretty much this whole floor is going to be like that. And there's going to be a lot of areas in this cave that are like this. Those guys are a new enemy. They have bomb rocks, and they're going to drop them onto our Pikmin. We're just going to knock them out of the sky like we would any other flying enemy. And if you knock them down, it should be too far away for the bomb to attack any of your Pikmin. We're gonna just kind of back up again and get a healthy distance. Gotta kind of clear out the area. Should be good. Knock this guy down. We're gonna want to keep our distance because he is kind of close to another one. Back up just a little bit. Just shook us off. We're gonna back up again. Knocking him down, getting Pikmin back on him. In a way, we kind of defused the area. So we're going to slowly make our way to that light bulb you might have seen from earlier. There's a little cogwheel here as well. Let's get as many Pikmin on him as we can, and then call him back. We don't want them shaking them off and having them go into the abyss. I'll kind of zoom out like this, and that's why. Same thing on this side. Yep. Oh, and we lost a purple. We'll just have to get over it. grab the light bulb too while we're here. It's one treasure. And number 2 should mark all of them. A little bit deeper. Sub-level 3. So we're going to be introduced to a couple fire hazards on this floor. And we gotta watch out because enemies could drop in on us anywhere on this floor. Probably should have switched to leaf Pikmin for that, but what's done is done. We now have 5 more white Pikmin. And that's before we've even been to the main floor with all the candy pop bugs to switch Pikmin around in. So we got 1, 2 cannon beetles we gotta look out for. 3! So I'm gonna go around this way instead. We're gonna hope that this guy doesn't turn around. We gotta be real careful. We want to get that stun every single time on these guys. So I'm gonna actually do a neat little trick, since a speed run this is not, as I said before. Just like that. Instead of having to deal with 2 cannon beetles, we only have to deal with 1 now. We're not doing a speed run, so don't be afraid to take your time as we move along. Just like that, we got our next treasure, and we've cleared out the floor. So we're gonna check this little area for bombs. That one's just gonna be an egg, which is a nice surprise as opposed to a bad surprise. Forgot the word, and I'm still trying to think of what we would call a negative surprise. And more eggs for these trying times. Coil spring. throw some more Pikmin on this. The Omega Flywheel. A gear. And just screw. Continuing with the hardware theme. Made it a bit far since the beginning of the game. We're at 90% of the deck collected. So we will definitely be finishing the deck by the end of this day. On to the next floor. This is going to be the first rest stop on our journey. Just like I said before, as I promised, 3 white candy pop buds to make us some white Pikmin. Let's start to pick them out of the ground. And there are more than enough eggs, so I don't really care that one Pikmin took up that whole thing. What we're going to look for is to see if we can get any drops of spray from some of these eggs. Because that'd really help us out, because we've only got 1 in 1 right now. Probably should have gotten some extra ones on our last trip to Awakening Wood, but what's in the past is in the past. And nope, looks like we weren't that lucky. So if for some reason you want to escape, the escape port is also on this floor. We're just going to bring ourselves a little bit deeper. I believe we're on the final 3 levels of this hole. It's going to be 5, 6, and 7. I want to say. It's going to be a regular floor, and then a rest floor, and then the boss floor. Nope, there's 4 floors left, I was mistaken. So there's actually a lot of bombs on this floor. So what I like to do is, since there's going to be bombs, I like to get the Pikmin that are the fastest, separate them from the group, and then have those Pikmin stay over there. We're gonna get nice and tall up, and we're gonna start activating the bombs, and then we have the volatile Dweevil, which is just a little Dweevil like we saw before, but they have a bomb on their head instead of the regular thing. We're gonna get all these bombs to spawn, all the Dweevils to wake up, because we just want to get rid of all these bomb rocks. This is gonna be a big mess if we don't. And we start grabbing treasure. I've never been a fan of this mechanic in the game. So let's take the little clock, get it out, and they're gonna walk all the way back. You don't really have to worry about these bombs on the ground, because the only enemies that are going to set them off are other bombs. And if we already set off all the bombs, nothing can set them off. So I'm just going to double check, because I'm not sure if there's a second treasure on this floor. Yep, there it is. So we're going to be doing some more checking. White Pikmin move nice and fast, so let's get rid of this Dweevil and the bomb. Nice and quick. And down. Just gonna wait out for them to get the nut back. Adamantine girdle. I actually think I don't think adamantine's a real thing. I think that's like the Wolverine thing. Because I know like that's like adamantium. Sublevel 6 should just be a regular floor. Yep. Or maybe there's 10 floors to this one, and I'm forgetting. Oh no! So we're gonna forget about that purple Pikmin. Oh, he's back! I thought of him a goner, but I guess I was wrong. And I'm happy. I don't like to lose nobody. So we just wanna take out the anode beetles. They can actually get quite annoying in this area. But there's one stupid little trick that I wanted to try. We're gonna kill some Greebles with some bombs. Yep, just like that. I know it's actually possible to get these guys to run off the cliffs. Behind him, get him stuck like that, and eventually he'll run himself off. Let's take our white Pikmin and grab this other screw. If you're not careful, this sub-level can kind of suck. It is the repair juggernaut. Alright. So let's start taking out some stuff. I'm thinking maybe we can kite this guy a little closer so that we don't have to fight him and the anode beetles at the same time. But I don't think he's gonna take the bait. Really tough floor. We didn't get a good layout. that. We gotta start over. Never really liked these enemies. They're weird looking, they're annoying, they use bombs. Let's try to attract them a little bit closer. It's not gonna take the bait. This floor contains so many hazards, it's just a nightmare. Now he's in range. I don't like how close that bomb is. And we were getting really close to losing a lot of Pikmin here. All 99 of our Pikmin together. Go around. Let's see what we can do. Sometimes they just throw bombs, and I'm not sure what they're going on about. Maybe getting him to throw his bomb right into our squad wasn't the best idea. Let's kill one of these anode beetles. I'm not sure if he has another one he can connect with, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. This guy is just terrorizing the little squad that we got here, and that is exactly what I wanted him to do to the other one. Try to attract him to the same place we got the other one. I think this is one of my least favorite sub-levels in the whole game, now that I think about it. Come on. We're gonna go in. There we go. Now we can finally get to play the game. Go. It's one part. Space Wave Receiver. Hide him away. And the other one. Vacuum processor. I believe we got one last real floor, quote unquote. Yep. Also not a fan of this one. We have one of my least favorite bugs in the game. The Gatling Grunt. So his ability is he shoots mortars at the Pikmin. Let's see if we can get him to shoot. Just like that. So we're going to want to disarm some of these bombs in the area so that we can get a nice, safe area to fight them in. I know you can actually trick him into walking off the edge, but I'm not going to keep you guys here all day trying to do that. Oh, maybe you'll do it? Yeah, they're not exactly... None of the enemies in this game are exactly that smart. And I think this one actually has a treasure. Yup. When they're up on those little pedestals, they can hit you from forever. We got a much better setup than we did the last round. I think he's glitched. Alright, so let's try to stun him with the purples. Oh! Gotta back up. Go right back in. We're gonna throw everything we got at him because we got a nice stun. And he's gone, just like that. And we're gonna want to take him home with us. Because if we don't, that little life bar is gonna fill up and he's gonna come back to life. Alright, so this area is just littered with explosives. We're just gonna use him to defuse it. Because he's stupid. And I hate him. And when in doubt with these kind of flying enemies, don't be afraid to throw a purple Pikmin on them, please. A flying enemy will always fall to the ground if a purple Pikmin is thrown on them. Like that. And he's down. Let's set off some of these bombs. I always get a little antsy when I have to set them off. I don't like to. Always be careful not to throw your purple Pikmin onto a bomb, because the purple Pikmin will instantly set the bomb off. So there's a cheeky little trick they did here. Not a fan of it, as you can tell by my change in tone. This little tennis ball cap here. I want to get the other Pikmin nice healthy distance away. So nothing, but when you pick it up, just like that. Not a fan of jokes like that. I don't want the full 20 Pikmin. Treetop twist open. Give him some more Pikmin to help him out. And unless this is worth like 300 coins, we should be good to do the debt in the last hole. Thirst activator. It was actually worth 300. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to split this day into two because we're gonna end up paying off the debt, which is gonna automatically end the day. Lovely. Alright, this is the purple candy pop bud floor. We got ourselves a nice little queen candy pop bud. I'm just gonna use it to get back that one Pikmin we lost on this expedition. And for whatever reason, the way this cave spawned, the last candy pop bud is way far away from the red ones were. I'm just gonna get red Pikmin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another egg. We're gonna check for any sprays. And this purple Pikmin already helped us check the last one. Split up just the leaves so I can make a nice little squad here. Get them all, drink it. There it is. All flower Pikmin. Into the next floor. So the next boss is kind of tough if you don't know what you're doing. He is like the Gatling Groinks we fought earlier times a million. Squad, split it up. We're gonna take our purple Pikmin. We lost one earlier, so we should only have 25. And I'm gonna try to tuck Olimar into this corner with the rest of the Pikmin. You want a kind of small squad I might even recommend red Pikmin for this fight because of how he's had to kind of move fast. So we're going to throw our purples onto this little generator. It's going to get up from the thing, and this is the man at legs. And when he gets up, he's going to attack us with a barrage of bullets. And this can absolutely obliterate a squad if you're not careful. So what we're going to do is he's going to walk around like this for a little bit, make a lot of noise. And then we're going to throw all our Pikmin on. He's going to try to shake them off. We're going to get back into cover again. You will try to hit the slowest member of your squad. If you just get into cover, Olimar is protected by the little geyser, and you can't really see him. Here again, you kind of want to attract him away from that, because if you get him too close, he can look over it. And he's going to go for another shot. And a common theme of this game, if you don't want to lose too many Pikmin, is always better safe than sorry. As I try to talk over gunfire. Nice and quick. It's covered. Potentially easy boss and a potentially really difficult boss. You just gotta know how to deal with them. And I think we are 1 or 2 more cycles away from having him finished off. And unless we're really unlucky, this is the last cycle. And he's gonna give us a nice little light bulb. Those guys are gonna take that back. And our next piece, and I believe that should have us completely paid off with the debt. Yep. Stellar Orb. And this treasure has the secondary ability where it allows us to see a little bit better underground caves. Only lost 1 Pikmin in that cave. We are at 10,031 coins. So we're gonna save. And just like that, we're gonna get the nice little message about 100% of the debt being paid off. And I know some people consider this the quote-unquote any percent ending, but I think there's just too much content when you 100% this game to just finish after this point. So I'm gonna let the credits play for a little bit. And I'm gonna just take this as a nice little break period. Alright, let's get back to the game. Good gravy. And that gives us a 4th area to go into. And just like in the first Pikmin, upon unlocking the last area, a bunch of stars come out at the top of the map. But we're not gonna go there yet. We're gonna finish up the first 3 areas instead. Now we've got a nice solid gold ship. He's gonna tell us about how he's gold now. He's gonna tell us not to waste any time trying to find Louis. And we won't. So let's finish that last hole on this map. Gonna make a nice mix of Pikmin, 10 whites, 20 purples. Let's do 15 red. We're not gonna want to go to 100 because there's a couple of special type of Pikmin in this hole. Let's do a full 20 blue Pikmin. A good 10 yellows should do it. Or let's do 15. We're at 80 Pikmin. Are following us. Keep on moving forward into the next area. Final hole. The next spot for our journey. So it was nice that we cleared out all the enemies the other day. It made it just a nice straight walk right into the final dungeon of the area. Alright. 80 Pikmin into the next hole. One of each hazard in here. Frontier Cavern. Just like the last hole, it's going to start out snowy, and then we're going to make our way a little bit deeper. So I'm going to split us up into some purple Pikmin. So let's start taking out some of the Bulborbs. We got ourselves some ultra bitter spray, which is going to help us out later. So we kind of got a bum set up in this hole. But once again, Nothing we can't handle. It seems like the next part's gonna be underground, so we're gonna need some white Pikmin on that. Let's move them over. And every item in this hole is Christmas themed. It's gonna be our first treasure, and it's gonna be a little ornament for a Christmas tree. Yeah, I get it. He's poisoned. Just let me call him back real quick, please. Just like that, we get 2 sprays instead of 1. An essential furnishing, apparently. There's another 2. Another 2. Just like that, 8 new ultra bitter sprays. Let's look for that final treasure on the floor. Another underground one. It's a nice little red gem. Let's get rid of some of these leaf Pikmin. Essence of Rage. Not what I would have called it. Get our save on. And we're going to go on to the next level. And this floor is a bit cheeky. Oi! So we're going to use the fact that the boulders actually go after us. We're going to use that to get some free kills on enemies here. Because it's fun. gonna check if there's any more of those red guys. We got 2 more Christmas-themed treasures. With that, 2 more treasures on the book. Just a few days ago, we said 1 of 190, or 1 of 201 treasures collected. I don't even know how many we have now. We are blazing through the list. Bit of a fun little scavenger hunt we got going on here. Joy receptacle. And the icon of progress. And this is probably the hardest floor of this cave because of the bull bear. Luckily for us, we got a whole bunch of a little spray that helps us deal with difficult enemies. And we have a bowl of men. This is gonna be neat little helpful guys. Half Bulborb, half Pikmin. Except that they're gonna take that stuff, but... So Bulbmen are cool because they can get through any hazard. Because they have full invulnerability to anything. Fire, water, electricity, poison, what have you. So we're gonna throw them on these electric things to help take them out. Unfortunately for us, however, they can't leave the cave that we found them in. So the main use we're going to find for these guys is that we're going to mostly just be turning them into other Pikmin. Throughout the game, there's only about a handful of these guys. I don't even think if you were to take every Bulbmin in the game, not counting challenge mode, that you'd be able to make a squad of 100. Danger chime. fleeting art form. I believe the last treasure is buried again. Split up our little task force, the Boldmen. Put them on these little diodes. This guy a couple punches to give him a taste of my mind. Keep moving forward onto that buried treasure. Move some stuff. We should be on to the next floor with the next treasure. Gemstar Husband. Sub-level 4. So now we're getting introduced to what's going to be the greater sort of aesthetic for the rest of the floors here. With this one. Alright, so we're going to take all of our electricity-proof Pikmin. We are gonna try to find the treasure, as we always do. So the only real guy that's gonna be giving us any trouble here are the snitch bugs. Pikmin on that. A couple of Pikmin on this little gem. Or marble. And I actually want to check. I think a purple candy pop butt might spawn on this floor. I could be mistaken. I have been before. I missed the snitch bug over here. Fun fact, this is the only area where bulbmen can be planted. So this is actually the only area where you can see bulbmen with a bulb. on to the next floor. Sub-level 5. A semi-rest floor. The only enemies on this floor actually can't do damage to Pikmin. We got that violet candy pop bud. Oh, I was wrong. We actually have Dweebles, but... and some ultra spicy spray. Some pretty good finds. So let's try to kill these Mamutas. We're gonna be plucking Pikmin for quite some time, because we got a lot that ended up in the ground. Getting these Pikmin back up from the ground. Quit taking that stuff back. Got it. 90 Pikmin. Let's take this little fist back. And sacrifice some more Boltman to the violet candy pop bud. Accidentally took a blue for us, but we'll deal with it. The brute knuckles. And not a very useful special treasure. It will help us out a little bit if we ever need to take out a little enemy with the captains. It'll make it go by a bit faster, but overall not really that big of a difference maker. Not really the game changer we're looking for. Some more blue Pikmin to make up for those ones that accidentally got tossed into purples. So I believe the next floor actually has some water on it. We're gonna see what we can get from this egg. it's more ultra bitter spray. And I couldn't get the trick that time, but I think 9 sprays should get us through the game. They're really good for dealing with enemies that you just don't want to deal with. Or enemies in awkward places as well. So this is a floor I've never been a real fan of. I don't like the armored cannon beetles mixed with the regular enemies. So we're gonna try to get him to kill some enemies for us, like we did on the first floor. There's really only 2 things these guys hate: their own boulders and purple Pikmin. Can't really get purple Pikmin across the water here, unless we do some weird tricks where we like throw them. So we're gonna have to use their boulders. And here's a nice little surprise for us. 10 more Boltmen. Maybe we can use this as an excuse to try out our new punch ability. But as you can see, it might have just been better to throw some Pikmin on him. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, no! Alright, so let's take out this one. So we lost 7 Pikmin, but, and I hate to say it, at least they were only Boltmen. So let's split this group up a little bit more. Get rid of the white Pikmin, grab the Boltmen. Look, a chess piece. Nice little bishop. got the black bishop. That one's not the bishop. That one's the queen? I forget my chess pieces. Worthless statue. It's times like these I really wish the Pikmin would just hurry up, because we gotta get a move on to the next floor, finish up this cave. I think we have 3 more floors after this. 2 regular floors and then a boss floor. Here comes the queen. And there it is, another chess piece. Priceless statue. Got some orange bulborbs on this floor. So on this floor, boulders fall from the sky. Pretty cool mechanic, I say, grating my teeth. That's what we want to do. We want to take a Pikmin. We just kind of want to clear it out. Find anywhere where boulders might spawn and just drop them. Got all the little ones too. I believe there's a yo-yo underground on this floor. Go to sleep, old man. So that we can wake you back up. And we got a nice little yo-yo with hot rod flames to make it go faster. We gotta keep the gravy train rolling. Flame killer. I guess I was wrong. I guess this is the final floor. So for here, we're gonna throw all our Pikmin up on this little area right here. Already see at the left side of the screen, if you're looking carefully, you can see why we're going to do that. And it is because of Bulborb larva. Now these guys, you gotta be careful because they will take out your Pikmin in one hit. So these guys, just want to take out a whole bunch of them. They will go to town on our captain and cause us to not have much fun. We want to get the Pikmin together. Switch the president. Switch out. Go all purples. Switch the president. Alright. And now, the fight is nice and easy. Because when the Empress Bulblax rolls over, any small Bulborbs that were left behind also get rolled over. Nice and quick little boss fight, and we'll have finished the first area of the game, bringing us down to 2 areas complete. Like that, the fight is done. We're gonna have the president go in and take out the last little Bulborb when we get the chance. And what we have here is a real useful invention. This little treasure is going to help us move faster. Unfortunately, it won't make the Pikmin go any faster, but it'll add some speed to our captains so we can walk a little faster and get from area to area quicker. And it's a nice little booty. And we will return to the surface. 7 Pikmin dead, all of them were Bulbmin, because we play a little stupid. And with that, the cave is complete. So I want to get some numbers real quick. So we have 78 purple Pikmin. We're going to want to do one more run through of the first cave. And we're going to have 93 purple Pikmin by the time we're done with that. As you can see, we're moving and grooving much faster through the level now. Come on. There we go. Subterranean complex. Alright, so what we want to do is every floor go straight to the hole until we get to the purple Pikmin, which I believe are on sub-level 7? Or 8. They're a little bit of the way down. Just keep moving along. So a real cool spawn they gave us right there. But just keep moving and moving and moving. We're gonna go down further and further. Another level down. 2 more to go. See by comparison how much brighter everything looks. Last hole that we gotta find. You can also see just how much bigger the caves have gotten as we progress through the game. There's this little, like, area that's snapped on. This was its own floor back in the White Flower Garden. Sublevel 8. And here we are. So in addition to the purple Pikmin, we can also get ourselves a couple more red Pikmin by using the Queen Candy Pop Buds. At least we got one thing of nectar from the Mitites. New purple Pikmin. And another 5. Giving us a new total of 15, which I think gives us 93. Yeah, 93 purples. And there's at least 2 more Candy Pop Buds in the game, so unofficially, we have reached our 100 purple count. Alright. Hoi. Alright, so today we paid off the debt, finished off the first area of the game, meaning that we're 2 out of 4, got to 93 purple Pikmin, so we're gonna beat 100 soon. A couple of each other color. So I think with that, we're gonna call it a stream. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter stream, but I think we did well for ourselves today. Let's go to sunset. actually lost some red Pikmin by turning them into others. And we're still doing pretty well on deaths, not too many. A deathless run this is not, but... Return to the title screen. And that. Stop recording.